At any point, did you feel like you were going to shit your pants while you were skating?
Valid.
Yes,
Valid.
absolutely. Yes. There was a moment I was bombing a hill around.
Worst time for that to happen.
So I was bombing a hill and I saw this car come around the curve and he was flying. Bro, not only was my heart in my ass from flying down the hill, as soon as I saw his headlights, I'm not even going to lie, I farted and everything.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Maximum Zach. On today's episode, we have John Underhill. Yep, he's the guy that just skated across America.
3,000 miles, 130 days, bro. This shit was wild.
Dude.
Yes, dude.
So, why'd you do it?
Asking the tough questions real early,
Yeah.
man.
I just wanted to be free, man. I wanted to teach myself what I was made out of, you know, like what kind of man I was. And I just fucking went for it. I had this dream of just walking across America for like the last couple of years. And something clicked in my head and I sold everything that I owned, sold my car, and then I just took out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's
dude.
awesome, dude. Did you think, like, were you like, oh, I have to, like, was there any, like, really tough times? Like, did you think
Oh,
you weren't going to make
absolutely.
it? Like, what did you think? Like,
So there were a lot of days that I wanted to give up. There were a lot of times that I thought, like, I'm not going to make it. Like, there's no way I'm going to make it this far. The wind, I didn't think about how strong the wind actually is. A lot of roads don't have shoulders, a lot of rocks on the road. I was pulled over 23 times by the cops.
Damn.
23 times?
23 times.
What do they usually say when they pull you over?
You
So I
can't
have a
skate here.
script. I have
Yeah.
a script.
Okay.
I'm a cross-country skateboarder filming a documentary for the human interest. I carry no weapons and I'm not a felon.
Okay.
And usually
awesome.
they're like,
Bravo.
you're doing what where are you from? What's wrong with your wheels? And it's just like we talk for a second and they're like, all right, bro, do you need a water? Just be careful. And
Yeah.
it's been chill. The cops in Arizona, California, they were assholes. I'm not gonna say assholes, but they had
And
to do
they've
their
been
job.
known- They've been known to be that.
So, but yeah, it's they just get calls on me. People are calling in like there's this crazy dude skateboarding on the highway. They have to come check me out. But overall, man, it's chill. Like I've ran into a couple crazy animals. I've picked up snakes off the road. I've slept underneath tunnels, underneath bridges. I've slept out in the desert. Yeah, dude, it's just shit that I never experienced or even expected. I dealt with all of it.
What was one of your, like, favorite states to skate through?
Probably Louisiana, man.
Yeah. Okay,
As
I
I
wouldn't even
made,
think you would say that.
right? You
Yeah.
wouldn't think, but when I made it into Louisiana, and I think this is why, when I made it there, I got there just in time for Mardi Gras.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Nice.
sick.
Hell yes.
Of course, I got to skate downtown, get up there on the second floor, throw beads, see titties. It was a great time. So I think the atmosphere of Mardi Gras, the constant party, the titties, the skateboarding, the wet, like it was just cool as fuck. I got to skate through Lil Wayne's neighborhood, like where he
that's
grew
cool.
up. So there was just a lot of those little moments like that made that area special.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
What's, like, so you meet any, like, interesting people along the way?
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
I've met, he's almost 80 now. He's traveled the country 4 times on a bike. I gave him some mushrooms. He took off. I'm sure he had a great
Did
day.
he eat them, like, right there?
No, he was like,
okay.
yo, I'm going to Florida. I can't wait to get to the beach. And like his energy was something of a 20-year-old. And
Yeah.
he's 80 years old. I met a lot of travelers. I got woken up by the cops one night in Louisiana. They were searching for a dude on the run for aggravated assault.
Oh,
So that
fuck.
was crazy.
Yeah.
But nothing really crazy or out of the ordinary, you know, just normal day-to-day shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, where are you from originally?
I am from Wilmington, North Carolina, born and raised.
Oh, fuck
Never been out here, bro. This shit's
Yeah, oh, so this is like
Oh,
your
this
first
must be
time?
wild.
yeah, and I
for
got
you
here
then.
right in time for the riots and shit.
Like,
what?
Insane.
Yeah, bro.
That's a crazy first. It's like, yeah, my first time, like, I flew to LA. It's like, no, I skated there. Like that's crazy.
Dude, it took me 130 days.
Fuck. So, where are you going to skate to next?
So I'm gonna announce this.
Oh, no way.
Corbin, you might want to not post this yet. So I'm actually going to skate to Seattle and then all the way to New York and then back down home.
Nice.
Oh, no way.
I figured like I've already done North Carolina to Cali. That's a quarter of the way there.
Yeah.
I might as well keep going. Be the dude that just fucking does it, you know? So I'm going to go to Seattle and then New York.
No, that's sick. That's really cool.
It's going to be crazy.
So, how much did you spend on hydration packs along the way?
Basically all of it, man.
Yeah.
So like I said, I sold everything that I owned.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect to gain traction or anything online or on Instagram. And all of my followers, like not all of them, but quite a few donated to what I was doing.
Yeah.
They
Nice.
loved what I was doing. They wanted to live vicariously through me. I probably spent about a good $3,000 on just water and just hydration.
Oh, no way.
Like 2, 3, 4 waters a day, like big ones too.
Yeah, no, I would imagine. I mean, like, you're fucking skating like
Yeah.
all day.
And it
dude.
wasn't
Like,
bad until I got to the desert where I just
Yeah.
got dried out. I felt like SpongeBob on the fucking movie. You know,
Oh
where
my
he's laying
God,
there
yeah.
dried out?
Yeah.
I felt exactly like that. So water came into play. I had to spend a lot of money on that. And weed.
I was like,
Yeah.
water's the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
Weed is a close second, I'm sure.
Yes,
yeah.
dude. Well, weed
Yeah.
was first.
Weed was first. Okay, good.
I would have rather had
Priorities,
weed
honestly.
than water.
That's a good point. It's a
At least
very
I
good
can
point.
die high.
Like, how fast are you going through wheels when you're skating like that much?
To be honest, I didn't have to change the wheels.
Get
I
the fuck
actually-
outta here.
So I got I had a dude try to hit me in his truck.
Dude, what wheel brand is that?
No, shark wheels. So
Okay.
they're designed with little like tread in them. Anyway, I took off with those. I would have made them all the way to Cali on that same set, but some dude swerved off the road and tried to hit me. I jumped in the ditch.
What the
Luckily,
fuck?
right before he hit me, or like right before he got close, I launched a full Gatorade bottle at his windshield. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. And but he ran over my skateboard, ran over the wheels. Luckily, I was like 20, 30 miles from another town that had like 100-mile vicinity, the only town that had a skate shop.
God damn.
So I got some
Okay,
new wheels
lucky.
and just took a lucky.
But Jesus.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Everything along this journey has just worked out the way it should, even still to this day.
Yeah, that's insane.
This sounds like a Pee-wee's Big Adventure type thing, honestly.
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
you're traveling cross country, and like, it's fucking cool.
The crazy part about this is I did it with no phone service.
That is
Yeah,
even
yeah,
wilder.
Yes,
That's
dude.
wild.
I wanted to
me.
just be completely disconnected. And I was like, all right, you know, there's food. There's plenty of food out there. There's plenty of places that I can get Wi-Fi. Well, I didn't think about the swamps. I didn't think about the desert.
Yeah.
And all of these areas that I found myself 3-4 days just alone. No contact to anybody.
God damn.
That shit was crazy. Like, and if I would have run out of water, I can't. It's not like I can be like, hey, can I get some
Yeah.
help?
Yeah.
I'm fucked. And so I bought a life straw. Like I just learned how to just make it happen.
Does the life straw really work that well?
Hell yeah, dude. It
Nice.
works. You gotta have some jaws though.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It works. Yeah, it works.
Yeah. I almost made a video once, like, where I was gonna, like, I don't think the life straw works in this scenario, but I was gonna see, like, oh, can I drink pee with it?
Why was I about to say put the straw in piss?
I mean, honestly, that would have been my first thought too, but it makes
Yeah.
sense that that's what you were
Like,
going to do.
First thought.
but
We should have. We need to make that happen.
Yeah, well,
I
before
don't
you head up
wanna
to
do that
Seattle.
anymore.
You have to test it, and then I'll fly back out. We'll do a whole bit. We'll bring Ozzy out because he's used to doing crazy shit
Yeah.
like that.
Oh my god.
So did you plan your route before you left, or are you just like, I'm doing this is what I'm going to do, and just went?
No. So because I didn't have phone service, I used a compass. I just
Wow.
took out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
And I
fucking
was
cool.
like, the only thing I know is I want to go south to get away from the cold. And then I was like, and then I just want to go west. And so I knew from like the sun and the moon. And I was like, as long as I know where the sun's at,
Yeah.
I know which direction I'm going. I would check the compass every once in a while. But I mean, roads are pretty straightforward.
I mean,
you know?
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, one day I pushed 8 miles backwards.
Oh.
I guess
Oh shit.
for breakfast that day, it was a cigarette and a bowl pack.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
I stepped out of the gas station and just, I guess from being on the east, or I don't know what was going on in my brain, but I was like, oh, left, west. And so I took off and I looked at the mileage and I was like, what the fuck? I'm 35 miles away.
Wow.
And it was supposed to be 25 miles away.
Yeah.
And so that added 16 miles to that trip that day. It was 41 miles.
So you could have did it in 129 days minus that.
Well, I've been sick twice. I woke up with rain in my tent. I've had a concussion along the way. Like,
Oh, how'd that happen?
Shit's been crazy. Short story. There's this dude Seabass. He's BMXing from Cali to New York. He
Yeah, I've
just
heard
got
about
done.
this guy actually. Yeah.
Did you see him on Kill Tony?
Yeah, I did
Yes,
actually.
dude.
Yeah.
So that was the same night. He got on Kill Tony. We met up. I had just pushed like 30 miles that day. And he had been on Kill Tony and like mentioned my name. And I guess just the hype. I heard Joe Rogan was there.
Yeah.
And so my brain's spinning. I'm dehydrated. I'm tired. And I guess it just hit me all at once. I fell to the ground, smacked my head. Luckily, he was with me, dude. He saved my life. Threw a pillow up underneath my head. Threw some water in my face.
Dude.
But that led on to being sick for a week in Austin, Texas. And so I could have done it a lot sooner, but I wasn't pressed for time. It was just like a me journey. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's like real fucking impressive, though.
I
Like
appreciate
overall,
you, dog.
very
It is,
impressive.
dude.
I
God
appreciate
damn.
you, brother. I appreciate you. And I don't think of it that way anymore because at this point, to me, it's kind of like a job. It's like it's become an everyday thing to where I just wake up on my own time. I do what I need to do, smoke a bowl, and then I just push for 20 miles, 30 miles. And at this point, it's nothing.
Yeah.
And so that, like, when I got here, I was like, I don't want to stop. Like, I've found a joy in this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
addicted. And so at this point, that's why I'm just going to go around the country.
So how long have you been in LA now since you got here?
Yeah.
I arrived here Friday.
Okay.
I arrived in, like, San Bernardino Wednesday of last week.
Okay.
It took me a few days to push that 60, 80 miles, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in Venice Beach Saturday.
Wow.
Got in Venice Beach Saturday.
Wow. I'm sure it must be like, I don't want to say the word hard, but I'm sure it's hard to wake up and be like, oh, I don't have to go 20 miles today. I
It's
can like
amazing.
chill. I'm sure that's like kind of weird.
Incredible. Like, that's the only thing that threw me off. I would expect to wake up and still want to push.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm taking this.
Your body
in.
needs to rest, I'm sure.
Absolutely,
Yeah, dude,
bro.
that's
Like,
such a.
I felt pains in spots I've never felt before. Like, you have no idea how thankful I am to just be sitting.
Just sitting down? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I would imagine it's like, when you're roller skating and then you get off and hours later you're at home, you're like, oh man, I still feel like I'm roller skating. Like, I'm sure it's very much like that for you.
Very, very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just those muscles that you've used all day are still tensed up.
Yeah.
You can feel it in your feet. A lot of the pavement is rough, so you feel like the vibration in the bottoms of your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're at that point, you feel like you're always just going, and that's what it is. It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like that. That's such a crazy like feat to accomplish. Just
I
like
appreciate
do
you,
all
man.
that shit, man.
And I'm not done, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. I can't wait to see where you skate to next. Like that's so cool.
Hawaii. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude, that was,
No.
you could. Okay, like I was thinking about that actually. So like you could technically, if you got on a cruise ship, but you skate on and you skate the entire
The entire time.
the entire time.
like you're
Just go to the track.
Around,
I mean, yeah, they got the track. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that works.
He has to skate
Yeah.
the entire time on the cruise.
Just put it on the treadmill. Just
Yeah.
keep that
Fuck.
one leg
Okay.
going the
Hell yeah.
entire time.
Hell yeah.
You see? Wait, I gotta show you
Yeah.
the calf, dog. That's the pushing leg.
I can see it on camera over here. God
Can
damn.
you?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
It's beefy, man.
That's a workout.
Okay, were you ever like so when you're like when you're skating along, like you're doing all the pushing?
Mhm.
Did you ever like pop a few tricks in between? Like,
I tried.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
want to
feel
get
like that would like stop, like that could just fuck up like the whole
exactly.
thing.
I didn't want to get broke off. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
because if I fall, fuck up my knee. Like, because one time I did go to the skate park, and I'm pretty sure I have a torn MCL. I haven't gone to the doctor for it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just deal with it. And I tweaked it the wrong way, and I couldn't skate for 3 days. And so in my head, I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you just do? You fucked your entire journey. And so
Yeah.
I didn't hit a single skate park the rest of the trip. So like it's just I have to play it by ear. You know, if I feel
Yeah.
good that day, I'll go. But nah,
Yeah.
I don't want to take the chance.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Is there ever, how many rocks did you hit along the way? Like, dude, that's one of the one things that I hate the most.
I lost count at 7.
Yeah, like when you just it's like you just start pushing and then you hit a rock and fly off the board.
Dude,
It's
that's the worst fucking thing about skateboarding. That's literally the worst. If you could just clean up your rocks, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
But nah, I lost count at 7. I would just, you would see me skating, pushing down the road, and then the next thing you see me flying through the air, just worried about like not getting ran over.
Yeah.
Book bag flying over my head, me doing front flips, like it was wild.
Did you have a lot of people like screaming like do a kickflip?
Yeah, yes,
Like along the way?
absolutely. Not of course the people I wanted,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I got told to do a kickflip a lot. I got a lot of people yelling out like, "You fucking loser, you freak!" And then some people, but some people be like, "Keep pushing, fuck you." So I just got a mix of everybody.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's like living in a fucking 80s movie. Like, you fucking weirdo. What are you like? That's wild.
And people
it really is.
and watching people like when they see me, they're like, "What the fuck?" And like all like Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, you can tell people don't skate down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look at me like I have two heads. They're like, "What the fuck is this boy doing?" And that's where I got pulled over the most. I guess
Oh, wow.
those old women would be like, "There's some dude skateboarding on the highway," and, and next thing you know, 3 cops pull up. But
Fuck.
yeah.
So how's that usually go when they would like pull you? Or you just have to tell them like the story real quick, and then there's like what state held you the longest? Do you think?
Arizona.
Yeah.
Dude, Arizona was wild. I got pulled over 2 times in one day, 3 times in one day.
Damn.
One guy, he was like, "It's not safe for you to be by the highway. You need to go walk over there in the desert." I'm like, "What?" With the scorpions and the snakes? This 10-foot shoulder isn't good for me? All right, I got you. But yeah, man, every cop was different. Some of them seen my journey on Instagram.
Yeah.
And actually, when I was in Hill Country, Texas, I had 3 cops back to back every night for 3 days. They were like, "Yo, we've been talking county to county. Do you need anything? We got you." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Meanwhile, I have a half an ounce of weed on me stuffed in my sock. I lit a cigarette so they didn't know.
Yeah. Oh man. So I'm gonna ask you a crazy question.
Absolutely.
Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Have
Why?
you ever had any paranormal experiences? Well, we actually have a ghost here right now. No, but
No,
Come on
like,
in.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never. I know there's different entities out there. You're like, I feel energies all the time. I don't know whether to believe in like ghosts or not, but I've definitely felt some crazy energy along the road.
Okay.
I actually went through like the most haunted town in the southeast, Marcelo, Florida.
Okay.
And while I was out there, that was the one night that if I could say I had ghost encounter, that would be it. It was like this whip of wind over top of me in the dead of night, and there was a flashing light. And that lasted for like 2-3 minutes, and then I slept peacefully.
Yeah.
But like no weird encounters, no aliens. Like I went to Roswell, New Mexico.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
No
like
alien.
you didn't see any like UFOs, anything crazy in the sky. You
No.
would think like that would have been really cool, dude.
Like that's what I was hoping
Yeah.
for, you know.
Imagine
But
like getting abducted by UFO as
get
you're
probed.
Like, yeah, it's like,
You start pushing down the road like,
yeah,
what?
it's like
I don't remember this muscle hurting.
Yeah, I didn't work that out at all, dude. Like, but nah, no crazy moments like
It's
that.
wild.
okay. But yeah, dude, it just seems like there's definitely a movie. Like
There's a movie there, yeah, for
There's
sure.
a movie.
100% there
It's
is.
like one of those just like crazy road trip stories. But it's like you're skating across the country. It's like I have to get there before the girl flies away forever. Like
Look,
or
this
something
is-
like that.
This is about to go from a documentary to a fiction movie.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah. What's one of your favorite movies?
I'm actually not a
You don't watch
movie
you're not a
dude.
movie
Like
guy?
it's gonna sound cliche, but Pineapple Express. Like I
Nice.
love
That's
the,
a
the
that's a great
dumb
movie.
stoner
Good choice.
movies.
That's that's a good choice though.
What's your favorite movie?
I mean, it sort of differs all the time. I just like stuff that makes me laugh, or
Yeah.
like like so. Definitely like Pineapple Express was a huge one. Actually, that was like Pineapple Express was the first time that I ever smoked weed.
Hell,
yeah,
perfect time.
yeah.
Fucking
Wow.
perfect time.
I was like, I think I'm gonna try this stuff. Like I just saw it, like I saw that movie, and I was like, I'm gonna try this weed.
That
Damn,
shit
it
looks
really
good.
worked on you.
Meanwhile, you're over there with your friends rolling a cross joint.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
Everyone
hurricane season
everyone
was
wanted
over.
to
I've-
do that. when
Did
that
you
came out.
see? Did you smoke that cross joint with us? Well, I got married last year, and my friend
Yeah.
brought a Pineapple Express cross joint like that.
No way.
And it was so fucking good.
I've never smoked one.
It was real real, and I thought it was fake, but no, it was real good.
All right, life straws and piss water and cross joints.
We gotta do
and
it.
a cross joint.
Cross joints. We'll get you one before you head out again.
Word. Perfect.
So
Nah, for some reason dude, my friend Brandon, he is a huge movie buff, and and every day he's like, "Yo, this movie," and I'm like, "Bro, I don't just watch movies. I don't know. It's
more of a music guy.
I love music. That's what it is. But everybody loves music.
Yeah, I mean everyone does. I mean, I think like that would be weird.
I've never heard music in my life.
At least we hope. Nah, I'm big into music. I play like 7 instruments.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
What instruments do you
I'm
play?
autistic. No.
I mean, we get it.
Piano, guitar, bass, drums, French horn, trumpet.
Okay.
Just random shit.
Oh yeah.
Were you listening to anything while you were skateboarding, or were you like
Yeah. Like,
earbuds
what
in?
was your
what was
the
your go-to?
soundtrack?
All day. Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screamo, like
Yeah.
stuff that made me push, like Lamb of God, Deftones, Linkin Park, like
Pumped
shit
you
like
up.
that would just pump me
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Because I love hip hop, I love R&B, but if I would listen to that, I'd be like, "Oh, maybe I want to sit down and smoke a blunt, and just chill in the
Chill out.
woods."
Yeah.
And so I did that, and so I would have to listen to that heavy music to just keep me going.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Do you? So you only had your board never broke or anything during the whole time?
No.
Same deck. That's
same deck.
insane.
Well, I mean, I had to get a new one because that dude hit me.
Minus
Oh,
the,
yeah,
minus
yeah.
the truck asshole, but
Yeah.
it is pretty
Yeah.
impressive though, knowing that if that had not happened, you could have got here on the
Waterlogged
same
as
fucking
shit.
board. Like,
yes,
holy
waterlogged as shit. Grip tape was messed up.
Wow.
I'd run over dead animals. There was like blood and guts in my truck.
God damn.
One day I had to pick it up and I grabbed my board and I felt something slimy. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I sniffed it. Sure enough, it was some guts from a rabbit or coyote. And I didn't have a napkin. I couldn't sling it. Like I had to wipe it on my shirt.
God
like that's all I
damn.
smelled all day, bro. But yeah, waterlogged as shit. That board would have made it all the way.
I mean, you should get a fucking sponsorship for whoever made that
Right?
goddamn
and,
board.
and the crazy thing about it, it was just 17th Street Skate Shop. It's like a local home skate shop.
Hell
in North
yes.
Oh,
Carolina.
that's
That's
sick.
fucking
Yeah.
great, honestly.
Yes, dude. I wanted to keep it local, like
Yeah.
no matter where I went. Like I ended up eating local foods. I went to local spots and I had a local board and I considered myself a USA local, because of what I was doing and I wanted to keep it. But it's all right. We got another one.
Where's the best food that you had along the way?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. I knew it.
Louisiana.
I knew you were going to say that.
Louisiana, Baton Rouge.
Oh yeah.
How many beignets did you eat?
6. And
That's a
I
good
blew,
number.
blew the dust off and everything.
Did
like
you really?
everybody? Yeah, everybody told me to do it, so I had to. They were amazing. And we can go completely off topic, bro. I know this skate I know there's only so much to talk about with skate pushing down the road.
Where should we go here?
I want to see where he takes this conversation now, quite honestly. Where are you
I
going to
was
deter?
excited for the piss in the life straw to be.
Yeah,
completely
I mean,
honest.
I was too,
I think
honestly.
that would.
My mind went to a tub and everything.
Yeah, it's like a tub full of piss. That would be horrible, dude. But I mean, I feel like
Horrible to fill that tub up. It's going to take forever to
yeah,
fill
it would
that
take
tub
a
with
long
piss.
time.
Yo, somebody get ChatGPT.
Yeah. Like, how much piss would you need to fill up a bathtub?
A lot of piss.
Probably a lot. Yeah. I mean,
Especially if it's just you.
yeah. I mean, if it's just one person, I mean, if you have like a whole team of people peeing, it could.
That's what
maybe
I was
it's like-
hoping.
That's true, yeah.
I filled up a bathtub with LaCroix once, like the sparkling water.
How many cans did that take?
LaCroix or whatever.
It's
what do I
LaCroix.
say?
LaCroix? Yeah,
Yeah.
LaCroix.
TV
Yeah.
static.
Yeah, I filled it up with LaCroix once, and I got in the bathtub to take a picture, and it burned like really bad.
Well, I mean,
You should get that checked out.
probably.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was LaCroix or was there something else
Yeah, no,
going
it
on,
was
dude?
like not that. No, it was just like the fizzy. It was very fizzy.
Yeah.
Also not good to get in your eyes.
Or,
Or
I,
any holes, any eyes.
any
Yeah.
holes, I would assume.
Yeah, no, it was not good.
You going underwater with the LaCroix, too?
Yeah, I went in there.
Like
yeah.
full submerged?
Yeah, I went
God
in.
damn.
Like I fucking was committing to the picture.
You ever boofed a LaCroix?
I have actually. I actually did try to butt chug one before for a video, and that wasn't good. I butt chugged Fago once, at the gathering.
At the gathering. Yeah, at the gathering.
That's the only place you could do something like
Yeah,
that. Let's
yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, otherwise.
Now,
it
how was
like,
that experience?
that was fun.
It
Yeah, I
didn't burn?
No, the Faygo didn't burn, but the LaCroix did for some reason. Like it was.
I've never butt chugged a single thing. I'm
Yeah,
good.
it's
I'm
not like
good, man.
Yeah, you don't. It's not something you have to try ever. I wouldn't like recommend it. You know?
No, not like mushrooms or acid.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You have to do that once
Not
in
the
your
same
life.
high at whatsoever.
Okay. I mean, you never know, man. Some people might be into that.
Yeah, no, there's definitely people that are into that, but like, I learned.
Zach
You know,
made some
I'm just
friends that do.
I'm curious. You know, so I learned that I'm not.
One and done.
Yeah, it was like technically two, but yeah.
Or two,
Sometimes
yeah,
I have
two.
to do. It's like
You gotta
know,
be sure.
It sucked that first time. Maybe it'll be better the second
And
time.
you said the second one was on film.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, dude,
Yeah.
we weren't rolling, man. Can you do that again?
Yeah, that would suck.
4 butt chugs later in the same hour. Fago enema.
What do you think you? What's like one thing you? I don't want to make this like that. Like, I guess like what did you learn from skating across America? What do you think?
Oh, I feel like this is a valid question though. You've got to take some
did you
kind of
learn
life
anything
lessons
from
away.
it, I guess.
So honestly, I had
or
to.
what's like the main takeaway?
I had to get this first tattoo, first face tattoo. Just trust.
Oh hell yeah!
That's literally what I learned is just to trust.
Wait, can
in
you
every
look at
single
me
thing.
and like kind of
Yeah,
face it towards that
absolutely.
camera just so I can see it? Yeah.
So I got
okay,
this.
perfect.
Like basically the first day I arrived in LA, and this is literally embodies my entire journey, along with 2 other ones I got on my knee. They say kick push, and
hell yeah!
Oh, nice.
That's
do it along the journey.
Oh yeah, you can see. They're definitely
Yeah,
new. You can
dude.
see where they're. Yeah.
Absolutely. And so just along the journey, like, you know, times where I would run out of money or times where it would start pouring rain or like that time that I almost got hit by that truck. It's like, what the fuck am I going to do now? Like, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I have nobody with me. It's just me, no phone service. And I started to feel that anxious feeling. And then I had to like flip my mind. It's like, no, dude, just trust. Everything's fine. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. It's happening how it should. Keep going. And that's the main thing I learned. No matter if it was people that I was meeting, uncomfortable situations, getting kicked out of a spot, getting woken up in the middle of the night, like I just had to trust that everything was going to work out and be okay. And that's the one thing I took away.
Fuck yeah! No, that's great.
It's real fucking good, honestly.
And I don't know why I didn't know that before.
Yeah,
You know? It's like,
yeah.
why was I so naive? But it's just like, dude, within day 5, day 6, like it's just like every day I learned a new lesson or something just came to me, and it was always something crazy spiritual or some synchronicity, a big sign. It just didn't stop. And it was almost like, all right, like I understand it now, like what's going on. And it's just like, now I realize it's always there. We just have to be looking for it and like, just trust that we're in it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, that's the whole message, man.
God, I love that.
So, like what? I mean, are you allowed to talk about that you're making a documentary right now?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool. How'd that all come about?
So I was pushing down the road day 15. I actually saw a guy. He was broken down on the side of the road, older gentleman. His belt had slipped off of his engine. And so I kept pushing, and I saw the belt on the side of the road. And I'm like, oh, it's intact. Because I used to be a mechanic. I looked at the belt. I'm like, all right, no rips, no tears. I started skating back to the guy to bring him his belt so he could, like, put it on, hopefully get on down the road. And as I'm driving, my boy David pulls up, and he's like, yo, day 15. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm like, wait, I'm in a situation. I'm trying to help somebody. Yo, can you help me real quick? You're the first car I've seen in minutes. I need to take this belt to this dude. And long story short, he's like, bro, my name's David. I asked my wife if she thought this was a crazy idea, and she was like, no, fucking go meet this skateboarder dude. And so ever since then, man, we've just hit it off as just two, like we've been able to resonate with each other so deep. We did an interview the first night we met, and since then he's been flying out. He met me in Jacksonville, Florida. He flew out to Alabama. He flew out to Texas, New Mexico, and he's just been flying out to each state, meeting me, filming, bringing the drone out. We'll stage some stuff. Like we'll go backwards a little bit, stage some stuff, do some interviews in the hotel, and we were talking about a couple weeks before I got done. He was like, bro, like keep going. And I was like, honestly, like I think I'm gonna do that. And he's like, if you do that, I'm there with you every step of the way. Let's keep this documentary going. And so we're planning on having him fly out to Seattle, North Dakota, Illinois, Ohio, New Mexico, or New York, and just keeping this documentary going.
Nice. Hell
Fuck
yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be awesome. People are gonna love that.
I appreciate that, and it's cool that you guys fuck with it as well.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
such
dude.
a great
as
idea.
soon as I saw, like, I randomly just came across your, like, I was just scrolling through, like, sort of doom scrolling,
Yeah.
and like I like usually like just watching the normal like fucking car crash, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck will
right.
happen, you know.
World Star, yeah.
yeah. Just some crazy shit on Instagram, and then I was like, oh, this dude's like says he's gonna skate across America. Like, what
Yeah,
the
it
fuck?
does.
You told
So
me
you
this
saw
like
day
weeks
one?
ago.
Yeah.
Word. Back when I was naive as fuck, like, I didn't know what I was getting
So
myself
I've been like
into.
sort of I've been watching like, you know, ever since. Just like,
Yeah.
dude, like, and I was like, dude, I should get this guy on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
He
man.
legitimately
Well, I
said it like a
appreciate
month
dude.
ago. Like,
Really?
yeah, like honest to God, it did. So, and then we had someone canceled today, and he was like, "Oh fuck, this is a good opportunity. He's in
Hell
town."
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It worked out. It
Worked
worked
out
out
real
perfectly
nicely.
as it should. I
Yeah.
appreciate you bringing me on, and it's cool. Like I said, that you fuck with this journey. Every male that I met on this journey, it didn't matter if they were 18 to 80. I would tell them what I was doing, and they'd be like, "Man, I'm gonna divorce my wife and come with you."
It's like
And-
Forrest Gump. There's like a
Yeah,
bunch of people
dude. A bunch of
skating
people
behind,
behind
you.
you.
That would be
It's
so
amazing.
sick, dude.
Yes, dude. And I had a couple people push with me. I had people push or stop on the side of the road to like
Yeah.
get pictures and ask what I was doing. But every dude that I talked to wanted to come with me. And it just, I guess it's like something that all of us think about is just being free, you know, getting away from society, doing your own thing, not being, you know, judged, perceived, taxes, bills, all of that
Yeah.
external shit, just going out there and being free. And I don't know how good it sounds or bad it sounds, whatever,
Yeah.
but that's what I've done. I've gotten rid of all my bills. I've gotten rid of all my expenses, and just really like anything normal people really need, I've just gotten rid of it. Like I have a bivvy and a pillow and a book bag with 2 pairs of clothes. Like that's all I have.
Yeah.
And an ounce of weed, you know? So
Yeah.
it's definitely a different comfortability level, but a lot of people resonate with this. So
No, hell yeah, man. No, that's such a crazy story, and like I'm so happy that you came here today, dude.
dude, thank you, bro.
I ask everyone that comes to the podcast this question: is there everything that you do? Is there something that you do every day to make sure you reach your maximum potential?
I wake up, and before I touch my phone, I allot myself a few minutes to myself. I don't give myself a certain time, but I practice being grateful and speaking to myself like I am who I want to become. And I just speak to myself like, you know, like a kid wants his parents to talk to him, you know, like I just give myself like you're strong, you're confident, you're brave. Like I just say everything I can to empower myself in the morning, and then I go for it.
Fuck
You know?
yeah.
I don't let anything scare me. I don't stop when I feel that feeling in my chest. That's when I go harder. Like,
Nice.
and I love
Yeah.
that. That's something I had to learn, of course, but now we're here, and I'm very ritualistic with that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming on the pod. And like, you have a really
Absolutely,
inspirational story. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
seriously.
Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah.
Great to
Appreciate
learn
you.
more about it too. This has been really cool.
Hell
Fuck yeah.
man. And
Cool.
do you guys have like? I know there's always these questions that we think about. Like even my friend Brandon, David, they'll meet up with me for a week at a time, and they'll be like, "Fuck, I should have asked him this question. Like where do you go pee? Like how do you like brush your teeth? Do you shower? Like it like because I go like a week without showering, you know, like
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
out in the desert. So like
Yeah.
whatever, like weird questions.
You got to save some of that for the documentary. I feel.
I started an OnlyFans the other week. Like
Oh,
just like I've been doing
That's
I've been
amazing.
doing some silly shit with it, you
Yeah.
know?
That's great.
Like I had a 50-year-old woman ask about my feet, and I'm like,
What the fuck?
Hey, making
Okay.
some feet.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta make that feet money.
yes,
you know?
sir.
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious. That's awesome. You know, it's just crazy where like, you know, life takes you sometimes.
Dude, and it's crazy that this is now a normal. that you can just be like, you can be yourself on, like, you can be naked and be yourself on OnlyFans, and that's acceptable. Like, you have grandmas and moms just following your shit, and they're like, all right, now take a picture of your left foot for me. And you're like, this is real life, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Amazing.
It's wild, bro.
You have anything you want to plug?
Nah, I'm good, brother.
Plug your Instagram at least so people can find
so
you.
you can follow your journey.
Yeah,
least,
man. If you guys want to check out the journey, like I said, I'm going to be traveling to Seattle and then New York. If you want to follow John Underhill on Instagram, Facebook's the same. I don't really do TikTok or Snapchat or anything else, but
yeah,
we're just chilling. I try to post every day, but it's hard with no phone service. Just out here living life, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. One last question, and then we're gonna have to go on to I think our next guest is here. At any point did you feel like you were gonna shit your pants while you were skating?
Valid.
Yes,
Valid.
absolutely. Yes. There was a moment I was bombing a hill around.
Worst time for that to happen.
So I was bombing a hill and I saw this car come around the curve and he was flying. Bro, not only was my heart in my ass from flying down the hill, as soon as I saw his headlights, I'm not even gonna lie, I farted and everything. That was one of those moments, like, I was like, oh fuck, I'm about to die. And then, like, yeah, dude, that almost happened a lot.
That's crazy.
Being out, like, one night I had to camp out at a church and like, there was no bathroom in sight. I had ate some shit food that day, like right after Louisiana. Bro, yes, a lot of those moments.
Well, yeah, I hope you don't shit your pants on the rest of your journey.
R.I.P. to all of my socks.
Yeah, for real. Oh man.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
dog.
But thank you so much for coming on the
Yeah,
pod,
brother.
dude. This has been great.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude.
Fuck yeah.